Hey everybody, it's Lisa, owner of Peaches Skincare. Wear a hat. If you see me outside, I've got my lifeguard hat on. Get that blood flowing. It's like working out the arms or your muscles of your leg. Hey everybody, it's Lisa, the owner of Peaches Skincare. You can visit us at peachesskincare.com, and I also invite you to follow us on Instagram and Facebook to see a little bit more about who we are and our holistic beliefs in skincare. If you're just tuning in, I'm 54, almost 55 years old, and I have been a holistic master esthetician for almost 35 years. So it just means that I can take care of skin naturally, typically without invasive procedures. And because I'm not a doctor, I can't give you medications and things. But I do believe that medical and holistic can work beautifully together when needed. This is just a quick little video. A few people, after I did the J.Lo review, asked me if I would do Rihanna's skincare, Fenty, or Fenty skincare. It's pretty much owned by Louis Vuitton, or the company Louis Vuitton. And I just thought I'd give you a little bit of feedback. I'm not one to say negative things about other people. I want to try and keep it really positive. Rihanna has a beautiful voice. She is a beautiful young woman. I think she might be about 32 now, the age of my daughter. And she grew up or was born in Barbados. She is just a beautiful mochaccino colored woman. And what I also love about her is how she has overcome abuse, prejudice, and having a parent that was an alcoholic. I know what that's like because I had the same thing. So as a character or as someone, I find her to be a really lovely young woman. And that's a first and foremost thing. I think that the product is not as good, unfortunately, and yet it has sold to date over $500 million. So I think a lot of you really love it. And it really goes to show how desperate people are to really attain good skincare and to look at someone they admire and really listen to them. So what do I like about the skincare? I'm really talking about the cleanser, the toner, and the moisturizer with sunscreen. They use fig, they use coconut products, they use a few natural ingredients. But then the problem comes to where they use fragrance, they use red dye 33, blue number 1, and yellow number 5. So when I see that in skincare, unfortunately, I consider that to be a polluted skincare ingredient or skin care. That's just what I've always believed, and that's what I've always seen. Now, the problem is they call it a clean beauty product. And as many of you may know by now, I don't love the terms clean beauty. Someone got very upset with me for saying Korean beauty. I have nothing against the Korean culture. I just don't love when they use those terms as marketing terms. Clean beauty implies that it is a very clean product, like eating a banana, or when you say Korean beauty, that is actually a cultural thing of mothers teaching their children, their daughters, and hopefully sons, how to take care and honor their skin from a very young age. But when you put it into a marketing term, that's where I have an issue, because it implies something that it really isn't. They also say it's vegan, and from what I can see, it is, and I think that's great. And most importantly, it's not tested on animals, so it is cruelty-free. As I said, I don't love that they put the colors in it. I don't love that they put the fragrances. And then I also have never liked when you mix moisturizer with sunscreen. There have been studies, university studies done, that showed that when you use the wonderful elements in a moisturizer, that should be, for instance, Peaches moisturizer is healing, it is anti-inflammatory, it helps to build collagen, to bring up new skin cells, it even helps with scar tissue. So my point is, it's very like food to the skin. And then you add a chemical or a sunscreen, and unfortunately Fenty moisturizer has a chemical sunscreen in it. It's not a mineral, and even if it was a mineral, I would still take issue. You actually take that sunscreen and you pollute the good elements in the moisturizer. And also many times a sunscreen might be, say, a 25 or a 40, and you've brought it all the way down to, say, a 10 or a 15. So that is, I like to keep your moisturizer and your sunscreen very, very separate. I want sunscreen to be something that you put on separately from your moisturizer, but I also want you to wear a wide-brimmed hat. So really, that's all I can say about Fenty skincare. Again, I think Rihanna is a lovely woman. I think if it's working for you, that's really what matters. But I'm just someone who doesn't want color and fragrance in my products. Now, I will say, it used to be that perfume was the bad ingredient and fragrance meant that it was something natural. But now that has really changed in the standards of skincare. And we really try not to even put fragrance or perfume. I do love essential oils. I know there are so many people out there that don't, but they don't have practical knowledge of skin like I do. And essential oils have been around historically for thousands of years and have helped skin and the body on so many levels and different cultures. So I think it's how you get it. I think it's the value of how good it is. And I also think that many of these ingredients can do beneficial things, but yes, I do think a fragrance and a color can really pollute a product or change it. I hope you enjoyed this. Speak with love and kindness below. And I hope that you all stay beautiful naturally. And remember, these are my beliefs, my comments after taking care of skin for almost 35 years in 3 different skincare salons and seeing over 100,000 clients, especially for those who are just tuning in for this Fenty review. Have a beautiful, wonderful day.